Welcome to Knox Talks, the AI-generated podcast exploring the groundbreaking ways technology shapes our built environment. Today, we're diving into how ASHRAE Standard 241 can become a simple health security mode for your building. If you lived through early pandemic operations, you know the story. Worried calls, ad hoc overrides, and the same question every time. Are we doing enough with the air? 241 is the first consensus standard focused just on infectious aerosols in buildings. It does not replace ASHRAE 62.1. It adds an extra mode that you only use when the risk of airborne infection is higher. There are two big ideas. First, Infection Risk Management Mode, or IRMM. Think of this as an agreed health security mode. When it is on, you follow a predefined sequence instead of guessing. Ventilation, filtration, and air cleaning all move together. Second, Equivalent Clean Airflow, or ECA. Instead of tracking lots of separate numbers, you have one clean air target per person for each type of space. You can reach that target with any mix of outdoor air, better filters, or tested air cleaning devices. Why should facility managers, owners, and engineers care? Because expectations have changed. Tenants and staff now ask, "What is your plan for outbreaks?" Boards and insurers ask similar questions, saying, "We try to run more outside air," is no longer enough. A clear, standard-based mode lets you show that you have a plan, not just good intentions. With a defined health security mode, you get three main benefits. You move from improvisation to a documented defensible strategy. You give HR, health and safety, and leadership something concrete to plug into their playbooks. And you control cost by turning this mode on only when needed instead of running at maximum all year. So what actually changes when health security mode is active? Ventilation. Outdoor air is increased within the limits of your plant and humidity control to help hit the clean air target. You are not simply forcing dampers wide open. Filtration. You step up to at least a mid-range efficiency filter, roughly the MERV 11 level, and often something closer to MERV 13 on key air handlers. Higher efficiency filters remove more of the particles that can carry viruses. Air cleaning. You may add high-efficiency particle filters, the HEPA-type units you see in air purifiers, sealing units, or properly tested ultraviolet systems. The key is that they have proven performance so they can be counted toward ECA. Scheduling. Systems serving priority spaces start earlier and run longer to flush air before and after occupancy. Occupancy can also be part of the control strategy. If the plant cannot meet the target for 30 people in a room, capping the room at 20 can still keep you on target for clean air per person. Who decides when to switch this mode on or off? That should be set in policy, not at the front end in the middle of the night. Triggers might include public health alerts, local case data, or specific high-density events in your building. Owners, HR, health and safety, and facility managers should agree the triggers together. Your role is to explain the impact on comfort, energy, and maintenance. When you activate the mode, tell occupants clearly and simply. For example, because of increased flu activity, we've switched the building to health security mode. That means higher clean airflow in key areas and longer run times to reduce airborne infection risk. One caution, this is not meant to be a permanent state. Running health security settings all year drives up energy and filter costs and leaves you less room to respond when things get worse. So where do you start? Do a quick inventory. Main air handlers, current filter grades, typical outdoor air capability, and any existing air cleaners. Pick a few priority zones and work with your controls partner or in-house team to define in plain language and points what health security mode on actually does. Document it alongside your plans for power loss, fire, or flood. For owners, this becomes part of your resilience and duty of care story. For facility managers and engineers, it turns a stressful, "What are we doing about the air?" moment into a calm reply. We have a defined health security mode. It is now active. Here is what it changes, and here is how long we plan to run it. The pandemic made airborne infection risk impossible to ignore. ASHRAE 241 gives you the framework. Health security mode is how you turn that framework into something your building can actually do at the push of a button.
Future